Back in the disco era of the early 70s, Sly and the Family Stone had a hit song called It's a Family Affair. Well, tonight, the Sirianni family is well represented once again when it comes to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame. As a 1993 graduate of Southwestern, Jay was truly born to coach. I don't really know if he had any other choice in the matter. The competition was fierce. Tonight, Jay joins his father, Fran, who was inducted in 2018, and his brother, Michael, who was inducted in 2022, as a 2023 inductee into the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame. Jay was a standout athlete at Southwestern, earning 8 varsity letters in football, basketball, and track and field. Following high school, he attended Mount Union College, playing basketball and football, and was a quarterback for the Purple Raiders' 1996 Division III National Championship team. After college, Jay returned to the classroom as a history teacher and coach for football and track and field at his alma mater, Southwestern. This is when Jay's remarkable coaching career flourished. He was the head coach of Trojan football from 2003 to 2014. He led the Trojans to 2 state championships in 2008, 2009. They won 4 sectional championships, 2004, 2008, 2009, 2011. And Jay was named the Post-Journal Coach of the Year 4 times. He currently serves as the chairman of the Section 6 Football Committee. He is currently the track and field coach at Southwestern, a position he has held since 2016 and has won 2 Section 6 championships. His commitment to Southwestern sports is evident, as Jay has coached boys basketball as assistant coach from 1998 and 99, and assistant girls basketball coach from 2002 to 2006. And for the last couple years, he has been alongside his wife, Kay, assisting with the girls' varsity team, as well as the boys' modified basketball coach. I am delighted to have Jay Sirianni as an inductee into the 2023 Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame.
Okay, so my wife's a coach, and she gave me a great pep talk like 20 seconds ago. She just said, hey, everybody's ready to go home, so make it quick. Last year, my brother, he didn't hand in a speech when he was being inducted. Randy, I handed one in. I'm not using that one, though, okay? So I'm going off script here. First of all, I want to thank Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame. I am on the board of directors, and seeing the hard work that everybody does, especially Randy, the Sports Hall of Fame is just awesome. You guys should get down there to see what it has to offer. Very thankful to be part of that. The 2023 class, I mean, this is unbelievable. We got a Conley Cup winner, All-Americans. We got a 1,000-point scorer in college and in high school. We have coaches who have won hundreds of games. I mean, hundreds of games. And we have the iconic Jamestown sports reporter in Scott Kingberg. So, and an Ivy Leaguer. So I'm very humbled to be part of this. Listen, I don't like talking about myself. Okay, my job is I'm a teacher. I teach history. So literally every day I talk about other people. All right. So I didn't have school today. I don't have it all week. Okay. Don't be jealous. So I'm not teaching history this week, but I am tonight because I want to talk about the history of the people that contributed to me being here. Listen, my family business, right? I mean, this has been well documented over the last 2 weeks. My dad is the reason why my brothers and all got into coaching, right? That's our family business. And he set us on that path, and I'm very grateful for that. My mom really gave us a background in education. She valued education. That's one of the reasons why all 3 of us majored in education. I will say this about my mom. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people in here, like everybody in here is sports people. My mom has been to thousands of live sporting events. And if you don't believe me, when she travels with my dad, she knits, okay? So she knits socks and hats. I can show you the collection, all right? It is pretty remarkable. That belongs in the Hall of Fame. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting us. My brothers, Mike and Nick, they're not here, but man, did we grow up being competitive with one another. It made us close, and it's made us extremely loyal to one another. My wife, Kay, again, she's been so supportive. It's not easy being married to a football coach. She's really sacrificed a lot over those 12 years that I was the head football coach. I am paying her back now as her assistant. Here's what's awesome about being an assistant coach, and I never knew this until I started helping her, is once the game is over and kids are upset and parents are upset and the media comes talk to you, as the assistant, you just do this. Go talk to the head coach. It's Frank, you mentioned it. It's awesome. I mean, so my own children, and they're here, Annabella, Joey, and Gianna. I've enjoyed coaching you guys. I love watching you guys play. And I'm glad you guys are on your own journey in sports. My daughter Bella, years ago, I think she was about 4 years old, we were playing in a sectional championship game up at the stadium in Buffalo. And we were coming off of back-to-back state championships. Jimmy, sorry, man, I got to bring this up. Okay. Back-to-back state championships. We had won 38 games in a row, and we lost, man. We lost. That was a heartbreaker. I came home. I was down. I walked into the house, and I hear, up on the stairs, Bella yells down, "Great season, Dad. You can't win them all." Now, I think she was coached up there. But, that made me reflect, then, and it still makes me, I've never forgotten that. My coaching career is a work in progress. I'm still coaching. I still enjoy what I do. Just last week, I was coaching my son's 8th grade basketball team. We were beating Purcell at halftime by 10. We ended up losing by 3. That was the second time in a week that happened to Sirianni. You can't win them all. And sports takes you way up. Sports takes you way down. That going in. But it's been a fantastic ride. And I'm still enjoying it. As a coach, all I wanted for our teams, when we went to play, is I wanted them to be prepared. I wanted them to represent Southwestern positively, whether we win or lose. And I wanted our teams to play above their potential. See, we never asked kids to do something they couldn't do. Our job was to convince them to do things they didn't think they could do. And I have to give so much credit to that, to the coaches that I coached with. And most of these guys are here today. And you guys know I appreciate you. Our football coaching staff for all those years, Kevin Salisbury, Aaron Rounds, Pat Johnson, Jeff Padgett, they're all there. Not only are those guys good friends, they're great coaches. And we did that. We did that together, and I appreciate you. The track coaching staff currently at Southwestern, Adam Brown, Adam Frisbee, Pedro Melendez. Southwestern is lucky to have coaches like you guys. I'm lucky to coach with you. And that's the reason for our success. We've had some great athletes at Southwestern that I've had the privilege to coach. Zach Sopak was a Conley Cup winner. Jason Carlson was a New York State Player of the Year as a lineman. That's unheard of. And I'm proud of all those athletes. I'm especially proud of those athletes that have come back to Chautauqua County and have contributed to our community and continue to show support to athletics around. Some of the athletes that have coaches that have now become coaches: Jake Burkholder, Jared Brown, Dustin Bowser, Nick Baglia, J.J. Peterson, Sarah Peterson, Trevor Delahoy. There's educators that I've coached in the past: Josh Lydell, Pat Langworthy, Allie Langworthy, Katie Landy. We have athletes that have become involved in law enforcement, like Kyle Cashmore and Mike Ross, Jake Pilling and Mike Morgani. A couple of the athletes that I've coached have come back and have been lawyers, and are lawyers like Matt Mazguy and the Huber brothers, Shane, Sean, and Tyler. We have business and community leaders in the area, Jimmy Rao and Zach Agate, and so many more that have come back and have contributed to our community. Those are the guys I'm proud of. Those are the athletes are the reason for our success here at Southwestern. I want to thank all of you guys and all those athletes who ever played for us. Go Trojans, and fly, Eagles, fly.
That was really well done.